welcome to this amazing and final session, the third part of the Virgo Vortex Portal Series that I've been doing, because it's a very important time for this collective. If you're drawn here, it is because there's something huge shifting right now for you during this period. And this time period it ran from August 22nd all the way to September 22nd. And what it is that it's the time space between two new moons in the sign of Virgo, and which is very rare. And so September 21st, 22nd is the next new moon. August 21st, 22nd was the first one. And in that space, there is so much energy that will allow you to make practical changes or to simplify your life in certain ways, that will help you get your life organized where it felt out of sorts, um, to prioritize, get your money in order. This is that time space. But what it also brings is a huge transformation. So that means that you could find huge shifts in how you do something, what you were doing, who you were doing it with, how much you have. Big transformations, okay? But if you are not in alignment with this energy, you will miss this potent time to manifest. For those that are new here, my name is Amina Heckstall-Soumah. I'm the creator of Soul Transforming Energy and Movement, known as STEAM, Intuitive Healing Arts. I'm also a certified master spiritual life coach and an intuitive guide and professional West African dancer and teacher. And I incorporate all of these things into my being a light worker who is on a mission to gather as many light workers as I can who are not understanding how to get past the obstacles that are in the way of them manifesting their purpose. I am here to assist you in clearing the past, healing the trauma, so that you can shine as the light and beacon you're meant to be in this lifetime. Now, with that said, let's see how this time is meant to affect the collective itself. I'm going to give an overall energy read of this time period, the things that could come in, the experiences we could have, the spiritual upgrades, whatever the ancestors want to show me. And of course, at the end of this session, you will get a pick a pal, which gives you a little bit more of a personalized look at things. But I always suggest to book a personal reading where you feel like the general readings are not 100% covering everything you needed to hear, or if you don't feel like they're speaking to you directly enough. Not only can you comment, because that does help me connect to your energy, but you could also just book a personal reading. The more I'm in tune with my clients that come to my YouTube channel as well, oh, you get all sorts of blessings. Sometimes I pull VIP cards for people who have had past readings with me just because they've been a constant supporter. So it's very wise to interact with me and with the channel so that the readings become more and more accurate. And my readings are here as guidance, not as predictions. They are based off of vibrations and energies that I'm able to pick up and read, as well as downloads that I get from my ancestral and my angelic spirit. Let's look and see how this energy is going to affect us as a collective. And before I jump into it, let's just take one big breath all together, okay? So take a deep breath in through your mouth. And exhale with a sigh of relief. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? Let's see. So I have a tarot deck here and I have an oracle deck. I was actually called to the oracle deck first. So I'm going to see what are the messages here for the collective. Wow, good Lord. Okay, that's fast. What do we need to know as a collective about the energy of this time period? What could be our experiences? What do we need to pay specific attention to? what could be shifting inside or around us. I'm going to pull one more oracle card before I go to the tarot. What's at the bottom? Oh my God. At the bottom of the deck is a turtle. And I said, oh my God, because if you've been with me for a minute now, you know that I said a turtle, I mean a frog, y'all. Y'all know that I've been having a visitor on my porch. Every time it rains, a frog is sitting there waiting for me. Or it comes jumping out of my grass, out of my bushes, scaring the bejesus out of me. So it's interesting that there's a frog at the bottom of the deck. And it says, shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. And I actually want to read this card from the book because it's a very interesting breakdown of this frog energy. All right. The frog is a diverse amphibian, by the way. Frogs are able to adapt to many different environments. They can be in water, they can be out of water. As long as the habitat is clean, they're good. All right. And they spend their life is like a process of metamorphosis from egg to tadpole and then to adult frogs. And they're often seen as the ultimate rainmaker. I didn't know that. With the exotic and intrinsic sounds of their beautiful sacred song echoing through their native bushland. I didn't know that they were seen as rainmakers. That's interesting because this frog only comes out after it rains here. And they cannot endure toxic environments at all. They can only thrive where it's unpolluted. And I feel like that's the underlying message. In order for you to succeed right now, you must clear and screen your surroundings. All right? Frogs are closely connected to the moon cycle. So it encourages you to release your emotions in a healthy way, washing away any negative physical or mental energies that restrict you from having a positive and peaceful life. So this is coming through to let you know it's time to take care of your health. It's time to take care of your surroundings, your emotions that you may suppress, and how you're interacting with other people. You can use the element of water at this time, collective, to clear. I feel like some of us need spiritual baths, spiritual cleansings, detoxing your body, detoxing your relationships, and maybe even your space, your location where you're living. Some of you need to live closer to water. Some of you just need to move to a less toxic environment. Yeah, because it's time for some personal healing and growth to take place, and whatever's around you right now or whoever, you need to shield your energy. Take care of your energy from, because it could cause stagnation. It could cause a breakdown in the cleanliness of your home, of yourself, of your surroundings. Black obsidian is a crystal that will help at this time. It's good at repelling negative or toxic energies. And archangels you can call on. Archangel Uriel brings clear focus, mental clarity, and helps to shield negativity. And the affirmation, my loves, here it says, I sing the beautiful sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. I sing the beautiful sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. Okay. That was an interesting little under the surface thing we needed to know. So for many of us, what we're not realizing could be causing a lot of shakeups in our life at this time is the need to clear out toxic, polluted, stale ideas, friendships, intimate relationships, family relationships, career moves, lifestyle, just period. It all needs to be cleared out at this time, and it needs to be conducive to your best health, your best growth foundation, okay? Your best foundation to grow from and to heal from. I said that a little weird. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this time for the collective? We have light your own path, lead the way. So you will find that this is going to be a time where you are going to feel pushed to go towards the things you want. to go towards your goals. And you can't wait for anyone else to do it. Anything that you want at this time, you can do it, is what I'm hearing, collective. You can ask for assistance, but you have to lead the way. You cannot sit back and wait for anybody to make something happen for you. You have to get things going, okay? Many of you are meant to be in leadership positions, and you're shying away from them or hiding away from them or self-doubting. And this time period, you're going to find that you're constantly feeling pushed to the front of a project, or pushed to the head of the family, or the main team player when it comes to you and your friends planning things. You are meant to lead at this time because you're a light. And maybe you're in environments or going through certain things with people because you're meant to lead. And where they are not willing to follow to the light, you have to light your own path and keep it moving. Okay? Not everybody's meant to go with you on this journey. Oh, that's actually the color of the book, this card. All right, we also have Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. It's another reminder that the time is now. This Virgo Vortex Portal is open so that we can make certain things happen that felt stuck. Okay? Now you have to shift your perspective. Maybe you saw something as not going to be. This is the time where it can be. There is a divine time at play now. And maybe certain things weren't moving because the time was not right. Now they're saying it is divine time to do what you got to do. And I do feel like it's between this time period that you have to make moves in order to see great results by October. You also have mindful wisdom. A lot of animals coming through. So animal spirit guides are strong with us at this time during this vortex because they're probably feeling it too. We have the elk, the great elk. We have what looks like an eagle, but it's actually giving more of a celestial type bird, not really a specific kind. And we have the owl here. Looks like the barn owl. For mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. Meditation, visualization, going on retreats, pulling your energy back, and going places and doing things that create harmonious, balanced energy within you will be important at this time. All right? Not necessarily trying to get along with everybody just to get along, but mixing with energies that blend with yours. Being wise about the choices you make as to what you're going to do, where you're going to go, the moves you're making, and not allowing your mind to go all over the place and run ahead of you. That is mindful wisdom, all right? And I keep seeing create inner harmony. So that's, to me, really meaning there's a need to take care of you inside. Health is important, but also, physical health, but don't forget the mental. And they really are saying that this time your mind might start to feel like it's all over the place. Meditation will help you to harmonize and calm these energies, okay? And lastly, we have light codes. Travel awaits you. Didn't I just say retreats or pulling your energy back? Well, you're going to be feeling pulls during this time period to travel. And it doesn't necessarily mean travel physically. It could mean astral travel. You might feel like when you're dreaming, you're visiting other realms, or your dreams feel like they're really happening. These are you being sent different light codes. And in order for these light codes to activate within you, it might be trying to clear out some old, stale, worn out ideas you're holding. In doing so, you may have dreams where it could seem like horror as these light codes are shifting these negative ideas and thoughts out of your mind and replacing them with light energy. For others of you who are not going to be astrally traveling, I do see you getting like intuitive hits to travel somewhere physically. If you have that calling, this time period is where you need to solidify those plans. make your deposits, get your passports, buy your ticket, something where you're taking a step, okay, before this portal of manifesting closes. And then you're wondering why everybody else is flourishing and traveling and going places and you're not. Also, with travel awaits you, I'm hearing if you want to travel somewhere, all you have to do is apply yourself at this time to want to go. And your guides are going to help you to manifest that trip. Okay? So listen to your intuition, listen to that third eye. It's going to be guiding you where you need to go. All right? In order to really have your peace of mind at this time. Now I'm going to look quickly at the tarot to see if there's anything else we need to know in regards to dealing with this energy of the Virgo Vortex Portal. Is there anything else as a collective we should know energetically about how to harness the energy of this Virgo Vortex Portal? I asked my ancestors to jump in. I already called in my entire spirit team, but right now I want ancestral advice as to how to work this energy as a collective, what we can expect. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. I'll show you the cards after. The Star, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. What's at the bottom is the Three of Pentacles. All right. As a group, working with other people that are like-minded, getting into groups, projects, workshops, friendship circles where there are like-minded people, at this time is going to be very helpful to you. Help asking people to assist you with certain things, or others may be asking you to assist them at this time. Do it. It feels like good collaborations, good unifying with people who are going to be on the same page as you, which is what you need at this time. With the Four of Wands and the Star side by side, the stability that you've been seeking can come in at this time. Many of you have been wishing and praying and holding the faith that you'll be financially stable enough or in a committed relationship where you can get married or you can have your dream home or you could just feel stable is what I'm hearing. Feeling like you don't have to be uprooted again. Where you are is home and comfortable. And I see that at this time, this can come in because now you are ready to go after the things you want. This is the Knight of Swords. He's rushing forward and speaking his mind. And that's what it's time for now. And at the same time, there may be people coming towards you to offer you clarity as to what direction you need to go in, especially when it comes to dealing with relationships with people. I see the Ten of Swords here and the Eight of Swords. It lets me know that some of you have been really sitting in an energy of feeling stuck in betrayal. With the Ten of Swords here, it lets me know you've been through some ish. A lot of backstabbings, a lot of disappointments, a lot of betrayals, jealousy, haterade. But you got back up. The only problem is with Eight of Swords here, you still feel stuck in that energy. You still feel like whatever happened to you is keeping you from progressing. Maybe you got into it, you had issues in career. And you feel like that community is not going to accept you. Maybe a relationship, now you feel like that family doesn't accept you. Or you just feel like you're stuck in it, in an environment where people don't like you. And what I'm hearing is that there is a chance to release this energy at this time. I am seeing group work. Maybe if you're doing solo work, journaling will be helpful. I'm hearing crystal healing will be helpful. Doing work within groups will be very healing at this time. And speaking your truth at this time. Saying what you got to say. Get it out your head. That's why your head is doing bitty, 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 because you're holding a lot of things here. That's why we have these swords. Swords is mental. It means you're thinking a lot about these things, but you're not expressing them. And it is time. This is time where you can express to those who made you feel hurt how you felt, if that'll bring you some closure. I do see you, though, getting some recognition. Those of you who are in positions where you need to be recognized and supported to thrive. Well, that's coming in with the star card here. I feel like something you say, either you do spoken word, you sing, or you're just a teacher or speaker of some kind, or maybe just a very good parent or just a good sibling. Whatever it is, what you say is very important and powerful, and you're going to get recognized for it. Some of you help people regain faith when they've lost it. And I do see you as somebody, this collective is very, very faithful when it comes to trusting and believing in the higher powers. That is being acknowledged here. And because of that, the wish for a stable foundation, for feeling secure in your home and in your relationships is coming in very quickly. But this time period, there needs to be a cleansing of past wounds. Otherwise, you're going to feel stuck in them all the time. Every time you have a moment to move forward, a past wound is going to surface and pull you back. This Virgo Vortex Portal is giving you the opportunity to release these wounds. That way, better relationships can come in. With the Three of Pentacles here, people who actually match your energy, projects that match your purpose and what you're about. Okay, things that you can be passionate about. Yep. You're going to have to make a choice, and you're going to have to release toxic things. I'm seeing the Devil and the Tower, and then the Fool card. You just have to take a leap of faith. You know what feels good to you, you know what doesn't, and this vortex is giving you the chance to wipe out what doesn't feel good so that there's room for what feels good to come in. All right? I'm getting cluttered life energy, and it's time now to release some of this. I really see communicating what you're thinking being very important at this time. Making tough decisions that you already know or you've been holding off on making for quite some time are going to surface now. Um, yeah. And it's going to be time to free yourself from toxic people, toxic mindsets, things that no longer serve you, but you feel like you can't control. Maybe it's addictions even as well. There's a big change coming, a tower moment. Yeah. Because it's time to boss up and speak your mind. This tower moment is going to bring a new beginning in. Okay, so where if you're in an energy right now and it feels very like this vortex is bringing in chaos and changes you're not ready for, they're saying you are ready. It's divine time, and they will be sending you the support that you need in order to do what you got to do. However, you keeping your mind mentally calm, you tapping into your wisdom, okay, before making moves, you trying to simplify things so that you can make things manifest in a practical way, um, and as well as paying a lot of attention to your health. What makes you feel sick? What makes you feel good? And going from there, those are the things that the collective needs to do or to know in order to harness the energy. Use this energy to your best benefit and not feel like you're in a total um, like mind warp. This time period can make you feel like you're going crazy because your mind can't seem to settle. You know, Virgo's very analytical, they're very thinky, they tend to overthink a lot. Love you guys, but it's true. And that can cause you to do the same thing, being that we're between two new moon energies of Virgo. So what you want to do is be preparing yourself for a new beginning that's coming in with this new moon. But to do that, you have to be ready to let go of the old. All right. And I know that it seems like it's repetitive, these moon cycles and these portals and phases. A lot of them have to do with transformation. Yes, but different kinds. This leveling up has a lot to do with you being a little selfish and focusing on self before anything, focusing on your health and well-being, focusing on the direction you want to head in now, and focusing on you feeling secure and safe in your relationships and home. That is important because for you to be available for the people you're meant to be a light for, those things have to be in order first. And this is the time period to do so. All right. And I'm here to guide you. So enjoy the rest of this session and I'll see you again. Everyone, and welcome. to this chakra healing session, which is going to help you to get grounded and be still so that you can focus on the present instead of dwelling in the past or constantly worrying about the future. This breathing session is meant to bring you into the now. I'm using the rhythm from Guinea, West Africa, known as Kakilambe, to ground us in earthly energy, because Kakilambe is traditionally done for harvest. And I'm using the sound bowls that coordinate with each chakra, from the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. I also am using bells. These are my ancestral bells. They connect me to the energy of the ancestors as well as you. And I will also be using dried shells. They represent the element of water for me, and are a cleansing element that assists us with the cleansing of the chakras, not just with getting them activated and in alignment, but clearing them of past things that could have caused blocks or obstacles. So with that said, please sit comfortably with your eyes closed. You can choose any hand mudra you desire. If you're not good at holding a mudra for up to 10 minutes, then you should place your hands palms up on your laps, open to receive the energy of light that I'm going to be sending to all of you, and that you should be feeling as you breathe deeply to these sounds. Now let's start. First, I want to clear the space. And we're going to start with a few ohms. A few ohms. A few ohms. For 4 deep grounding breath sequences to get you ready, energetically open to any messages the universe wants to send to you, as well as any boost of energy. Om helps you to vibrate to the same frequency as this planet, and therefore connects you to the abundance and the light of this planet as well. Take a deep breath in through your mouth, taking in light and love, energies. And exhale. Take another deep breath in, filling yourself up with light and love of the earth, of the universe, of your spirit guide team. And exhale. Take another deep breath in, connecting to the energy directly of Source. And exhale. I'm going to take one more deep breath in. Clearing out your energy this time. Exhale, releasing any stress, any worries, any grief, any mournings, any sadness, any anger. All right. your eyes closed and simply continue to take deep breaths, connecting with the energy of the heartbeat of the universe as you breathe. In deeply, filling up your lungs with new fresh air, and breathing out, releasing any negative energies. We're going to start from the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. It vibrates to the color red. Then we will work on the sacral, which is vibrating to the color orange beneath your belly button and above your pelvis. Then the solar plexus, which vibrates to the color yellow and is right beneath the rib cage and above the belly button. The heart chakra, which is in the center of your chest and vibrates to the color green. The throat chakra, which is right here in that collarbone area and vibrates to the color blue. The third eye chakra, which is pretty much right about here and vibrates to the color indigo. And then the crown chakra, which vibrates to violet and purple and connects you to source energy. Let us begin. Breathe. focus on that throat chakra, right there in the collarbone. Take a deep breath in, freeing up your throat so that you can speak from your heart. Exhale, prepare to stand in your truth freely. Take a deep breath in, focusing on your third eye chakra, the space between your eyebrows, a little bit above. Gonna take a deep breath in. Opening up to receive any messages, and exhale. Take another deep breath in, focusing on the top of your head, your crown chakra. Connecting to source energy. And exhale. Om-so-hum. Repeat. Om-so-hum. Om-so-hum. Make sure you're breathing. Breathing into each of your chakras. Pure light, the color of the chakra, or just pure white light. Clearing them, opening them, activating them. connecting to source, speaking your truth, conveying the messages that come through your higher self. Having the confidence and determination to follow your heart. Having the willpower and feeling supported and rooted in your authentic light. Never giving up. Confident, determined to reach your goals, knowing you are supported by your ancestors, and that your creativity, your authentic voice is needed. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. One last deep breath in, filling yourself up with light and love, feeling your chakras lighting up from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head. You are cleared, you are activated, you are in alignment with all that you desire. Breathe in, if you haven't already, and breathe out. Slowly open your eyes, returning to the space that you're in. Stretch out your arms or your legs. Wrap your arms around yourself, give yourself some love. You did that work, and you deserve to give yourself some love for it. Now I'll be back with the next part of this session. For this next segment, we're going to move meditatively. So I'm going to show you the movements, and then you're going to repeat these movements throughout the first half of this, I guess, sound bath that's coming up next. Or you can do it for as long as you can, and then find somewhere to sit, palms open. I would say get rooted. So this hand mudra would probably be best on your laps, okay? And you're just breathing deeply. So this movement is called heartbeat, and it's meant to connect you to the heartbeat of the earth, the heartbeat of the universe, actually. That pulse, that that you would hear when there's no sound, or if you were in space. This is going to ground us and connect us to that energy so that our minds can calm down and focus on connecting to the wonderful, blessed energy of the earth and not be stressing about things that aren't that important. So the first movement, your hands are on your knees. If you can't bend down, If you have back issues, you can do it standing up, but make sure your hands are on the tops of your thighs. And we're going step right. You look the way that you're stepping. Step left. Step right. Step left. This is done to acknowledge your spirit team is around. Okay? To the right of you, to the left of you, you're always protected. So it's very simple. Step, 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 step. And if you are able to bend over, make sure you are not like this. No hunchbacks. You want to sit. Step, 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 step. Okay? The second movement, same feet, but your heart is going, your heart. Your hand is going from your heart to the heavens, and then from the heavens to your heart to the earth. So, and the other hand stays on that leg. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. And you're obviously giving love to the Most High and giving love to the planet that sustains your life. The last two movements require you, it might be a little confusing. So in the last one, your feet stay the same, but now you're clapping. What clapping does is it breaks up stagnant energy. Like when people ring bells, it's to shake up energy that's been sitting in a certain vibration for a long time and now needs to shift. So you're clapping to break up this energy that has you kind of pushing and trying to control. And by moving that energy, you'll feel lighter. You'll feel less like a busybody, less like your mind is always busy, and you'll feel more of a sense of clarity, direction, and grounding, connection. Okay? Direction, connection. I need to write a rhyme. All right, so the third move. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. Step right, step left. And the last movement, your feet switch. Your feet are going step, 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 step. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Your hands lock here, but I like to switch it. This is the traditional way, but the S.T.E.A.M way is in the throat chakra hand mudra for freedom. Opening up that communication between yourself, other people, and the forces that be, the forces of light that be. So you're stepping, and every time you step, you're pushing, push, push, push. This is meant to clear up that throat chakra at the same time as connecting the heart to the throat, so that you speak from a place of compassion and love, and you also only accept that energy towards you as well. So left hand goes in front of the right, thumbs lock and fingers spread. Hold it between the heart and the throat, and you're stepping. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Got that? So from the beginning, you're here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Second step is from your heart down to the earth. And you can do it as many counts as you like. I usually would do 8 counts of 8, but you can do 4s or whatever's comfortable. Then the claps. And then the hand mudra. Step, 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 step. One, two, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Second step is from your heart down to the earth. And you can do it as many counts as you like. I usually would do 8 counts of 8, but you can do 4s or whatever's comfortable. Then the claps. And then the hand mudra. Step, 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 step. Now you're ready to try it with the grounding sounds of West African drums and sound bowls. The steam way to take a sound bath. eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal joy, eternal health, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal wealth, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal joy, eternal health, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. That's all you need to focus on. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Yes, wake it up inside you. Activate eternal life, eternal health, eternal love, eternal wealth, eternal joy. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal joy, eternal health, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal joy, eternal health, eternal wealth. Eternal life, eternal love, eternal health, eternal joy, eternal wealth. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And maintain this feeling as long as you can. Hey guys, welcome to the pick a pal portion of this reading. I thought it was interesting that I'm also wearing my frog ring. I should have showed this to you guys earlier when the frog came up in the collective part of the reading. But anyway, this is the choose your own adventure part of this reading. And by choosing a top card, or one of the photos, because those photos were from the top cards of each deck, you have chosen your adventure. And what that means is you're choosing your adventure for the rest of 2025 by choosing one of these portals, okay? Now, you could take another look again. Maybe you're like, wait a minute, portals? When I chose, I didn't know what that was. I just thought the picture was pretty. But that's fine too. Not necessarily do you need to read the words or see the picture to know which one is yours. You can be drawn simply to the number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so we're going to take a deep grounding breath to connect to this part of the session. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's jump right in. I think you've done enough breath work this session. So we have 3 pals, 3 portals. Choose your own adventure for the rest of this year. Portal number 1. I don't know if this is in the same order that it might have been showing you in the photos, but no, it isn't, I don't think. I think this was portal number 1. So I'm going to switch it because I want it to match in case you were drawn like that. Okay, so portal 1. Don't want the light to mess it up. We have portal 2. And we have portal 3. You can pause here to decide which one you feel most drawn to, but I'll be right back with pal 1. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to this card here. It says planetary cleansing. Keep your space pure and clear. And this is the adventure you chose to close out 2025. So I feel like you might be going through a huge change when it comes to your living environment. Either you're decluttering or doing a cleansing out of maybe people that live there or just things that are there. But I'm also getting that a side focus for you that you don't realize, and it may come more to the surface this year, is paying attention to the need for the planet to also go through a cleansing. All right. And I feel like that may be a part of one of your callings where you will find yourself moved to help the environment in some way. I also see deep cleansing of the planet done from within, meaning through your meditations, through your visualizations. You connect to the land, to the earth. You can send prayer work for it to be clean and cared for and for the air to be pure. And whenever you do this, you're creating a bridge of light, connecting you to the spiritual team that can help with this work. And through you doing this, you're also going to show people the consequences of their actions and achieve more to purify the world. This card is a reminder that every single thing you do to help our environment makes a difference. But do not judge those who drop litter or pollute, for judgmental thoughts create psychic pollution. Instead, bless those people with self-worth to raise their frequency. Your guidance is to make ecological choices, ecological choices, and live lightly on earth, for your actions profoundly affect people and help the planet. So I do see you being a help to the planet. I don't know what it is you do. Maybe you do work outdoors. Maybe you help people connect to the energy of the planet. Whatever it is, there's something with this year where you're going to find yourself helping with planetary energy shifting. And also, it's going to reflect on your living environment. Um, the space you're living in is going to undergo some sort of cleansing. So you may either be just doing a yard sale and getting rid of a bunch of old memories, or you're moving somewhere new. I just see something great coming in after some rough times. Okay. And let's look at the Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot. What adventure did Power Wands choose to close out 2025? You have the Five of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Swords, and the Star. The adventure you chose to close out 2025 is one where you're going to be shifting completely away from bad, negative habits. I see with the Five of Cups here, you may have overindulged in something. Maybe you have someone who influences you in a negative way to partake in things that don't satisfy you in a positive way or bring temporary bliss or disappoint you in the end. You put your heart into things that constantly disappointed you. Um, I see that shifting to where you're releasing addictions, you're releasing toxic people, and you're bringing harmony and balance into your life. I do see this being an adventure. As for you, I do feel that it's going to mean being alone for a little bit of time. And that could be something that causes boredom and causes you to turn to things that you know that you're familiar with. But if you're able to maintain who you are through this transformation, you'll be ushering in a time of peace and harmony and balance. I do see you stressed and worried a lot about competition, about other people's issues and problems. Maybe you have difficulty sleeping. But we have the star card here. And it is showing that you have faith. You have held on to the thing, your dreams and your visions, and you've trusted. And there's a lot here with balance coming in and water flowing. So I do see the adventure you chose for the rest of 2025 is one where you're bringing balance and harmony into your life and actually letting go of old thoughts and fears that kept you from letting your blessings come in and releasing things and people that you constantly pour into but don't get anything back from. All addictions as well. Clearing out as well. That's the adventure that you've chose. To clear out any addictions and bad habits, to release toxic mindsets and stale beliefs and thoughts, and to stay connected to your faith and your belief. And you will see that you're going to shift. By the end of this year, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have the moon. They're not showing you. They're not going to show you. Yeah. They're not showing. They pretty much are saying you just have to trust. There's something coming in for you because you can maintain faith. And if you're able to free yourself from addictions and old ways of thinking and seeing things, it's like you're going to be freeing yourself up from a mindset or feeling that has kept you allowing the same people to do the same things to you over and over and over again, and not having enough faith and belief that things could change or new energy could come in that matches yours. That's shifting. All right. So overall, your adventure for the rest of this year is one of getting things into balance and harmony and releasing toxic behaviors, people, and addictions. And the outcome for all of this is not being shown or revealed. But I'm sure it's going to be a huge blessing. Let's see what else we got for you. What portal is open and available for you now? Now it's interesting. This pile has 4 cards. I love when I do this. And then I look in the book and it says it's supposed to be 3 cards. Yeah. Okay. Well, you got 4. So you got 4 portals that are open and available for you now. That is Hathor, light codes. Then we get light codes in the collective read in a whole different deck. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So you are getting a full upgrade. Really, really connecting to the energy of light. I feel like you're also going to be connecting to past lifetimes where you held a lot of power, maybe been a priest or a priestess. This energy is connecting you to the light that wants to come in and remind you of this ancient wisdom that you're going to need at this time. So you may be finding yourself having a lot of downloads or messages just come through random, or it'll seem random. Okay. I didn't know you could see my earrings and my bracelet over here. Okay. What other portal we got for power 1? Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. So this is letting me know you have Archangel Michael coming through and letting you know that this is a time where you can disconnect. He's here to help you cut cords, and you're being divinely protected through it all. There's a huge chance for you to have a huge breakthrough, a huge shift in your life if you are able to disconnect and cut cords with toxic entities. I'll put this over here. You also have Halls of Amenti initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. There's a lot with you being upgraded at this time. You might find yourself pulled to learn new, different healing techniques. I'm hearing for some of you. Others of you, you're going to realize that you have a lot of gifts that you're not accessing or you haven't tapped into. And I feel like you're going to be introduced to a lot of things that are considered ancient secrets, ancient wisdom, ancient locations. Um, and I want to give you a deeper insight to the halls of a mentee. I hate when I can't find a page quickly. It must be in the H. Yeah, open right to it once I said that. All right, the halls of a mentee are a sacred learning space. I thought they were like the Akasha, but it's not the Akashic Record Library. It is actually a learning space that was energetically transported by thought from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. It is said that the portal to this etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. So there's a past lifetime connection for you guys. Double Egyptian connection with both of these. Many believe that the physical remains of these holes can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. Wow. So this is a sacred place. Some of you might want to go to Egypt to visit it. You might feel a huge connection there and get a surge of energy or downloads. Yeah. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there's a chance you visited them in the dream time or even before this incarnation. Great. And this really connects you to the energy of ancient Egypt and the Great Pyramid. All right. And above the pyramid, like how sometimes it looks like there is a portal that is opening up there. Some people have put the all-seeing eye. But this energy is calling you in. All right. So all you have to do is set your intentions to align with your higher purpose and you'll receive messages of ancient wisdom. All right. If things are feeling heavy and challenging right now, it's because reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you're going through a huge change and initiation that's going to allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. Now, right now, you might not feel that light is present because you're in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. That is a nice, very clear way to explain to you what is happening with the portals that are opening for you at this time, my power ones. And your last portal is the Crystal Skull Wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Whew, this pile here. Crystals are going to be very healing for you as well. Quartz specifically and amethyst. But I do see you becoming clear. Just like they said with the holes of a mentee, how things are going to be cleared away. I see that clarity coming in very strong to the point where past traumas and wounds receive some kind of divine healing that was long overdue. And that allows your energy to become very high vibrational. When you're in the energy of high vibration, you cannot be around low vibes without feeling ill, like sick, or like you want to get away or get out of there as quickly as possible. And it's not a fear thing, it's an energy thing. Just feeling an energy that's off can send you energetically running or getting sick, not feeling well. Okay? Wow. You got some very powerful portals at this time opening for you that are upgrading you, it seems, when it comes to your spiritual gifts and abilities, but also offering you a cleansing and clearing out of the old and a reminding of who you once were and who you still are, really. So, what actions will improve your health? Because we are in this energy of Virgo and it has a lot to do with health. So, pile one, you have Sovereign. And it says, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. You're the king or the queen of your life. So one of the things that will improve your health is treating yourself. Maybe taking yourself out sometimes. Pampering yourself. Getting yourself a massage or giving yourself a pedicure or manicure. Yeah, and not allowing anyone else to be around you that doesn't see you or hold you in the same, not saying they got to worship you like you're a king or queen, but respect you because you are royal. You are royal energy. Many of you in this pile have spent a lifetime, at least one, where you were in a position like that. Also, we have energy, period. And it says, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy. So if you've been doing things that you know go against your values and your beliefs, if you've been overextending yourself and you know that you really don't have the time or the energy, it is time to call your energy back to help yourself get healthy and heal more at this time. You have to clear your energy of the negatives and you have to reserve energy for yourself. You also have stop pushing and striving. So you have to relax. This is my overachievers pile. Is this my pile? It's time to stop pushing. Stop striving towards your goals. You've done enough. You are enough. Now you can plan the things that you want to do that you enjoy and watch the things that you want come in. The more you're pushing means you're against something. You're pushing something and pushing pushes things out the way. You want to be open to receive. So that means taking a moment to just enjoy life and not so much being concerned about achieving and accomplishing goals. I feel this power here, it's a lot with your mind that needs the healing so that your health, your physical body will follow. And you have your body is like a book. So you have to really listen to your body. I feel like this power here, you're very connected to your physical body. Maybe you do yoga, maybe you dance, maybe you do Reiki, maybe you massage. I don't know. But there's something that has you very connected to your body. And therefore, they're letting you know, your body lets you know when it needs healing. So listen to your body, okay? I'm also hearing that natural healing remedies will work wonders for this power here. And you may also find that you're very good at creating herbal medicines and remedies for others or natural forms of healing. But you have to read into your body. When you're feeling burnt out, especially, you have to know when to stop and pull your energy back. Okay? The next question we have, how are your gifts meant to help others in this lifetime? My pile one, you have work satisfaction. Seek that which fulfills your soul. Whatever you choose to do for work, if it is your heart's truest desire, that is a gift that you're going to be giving to the world. Whatever creative gift you have, whatever special talent you have, as long as you are happy in your work life, your soul being fulfilled is going to help others. Or whatever you do, whatever you choose to do that calls to your heart is going to help others, maybe even inspire others to follow the callings of their soul. You also have the population seize your opportunities. You're just meant to be a go-getter. I feel like this pal here, your actions are meant to inspire. You're an inspirational person. People see what you do and it inspires them to do the same because they feel like, wow, look at you shine. Look at Pal One doing their thing. So the more that you go after the opportunities that call to you, the more you will inspire everyone else around you to do the same, which will have a whole lot of people living their best life, living their dreams. But the things you choose to do that bring you satisfaction for work are really meant to help the masses in some way, as well as at the same time helping you. You also have the law. Act with common sense and responsibility. So you are also going to, maybe some of you are literally going to be working in a field that has to do with the law or in the legal uh, career realm. But even if you're not, your gift of seeing the right in things, the truth. I feel like this is the truth teller's pal. You guys see what is real, you see the truth, and by you expressing that, you can bring huge changes. People that maybe are dealing with laws that are unfair. Some of you may be feel pulled to be activists of some kind. Um, but I also see you being responsible for how you behave in public, that people will be watching you. And the way you deal with justice, either how you serve justice or how you deal with the laws that be, um, is going to inspire other people to be more responsible about how they are out in public. And I think you may even have an influence on those who are law enforcers, some of you. Wow. Okay. What else? How are my Pal One's gifts meant to help others? We have the Seven of Swords reverse. You may have a gift of foresight where you can see or feel when someone is up to something. I do see some of you here having a gift of being able to read into people and situations and let people know before they're going to be betrayed, before, or if someone's doing something sneaky, or if you feel like there's a betrayal being done. I see you being a truth teller, somebody who inspires people not to do shady stuff, and someone who will also expose shady stuff. You also have the King of Wands. It was reversed, I think, but I'm going to put him upright. With the King of Wands coming through, it lets me know that um, you may also have a gift of getting people to go after their passions when they feel like they can't. I feel like you inspire people who have a lot of ambitions and dreams and goals, but feel like they don't have the resources or the means, or that they themselves are not worthy or enough. And you are able to flip that and show them that they can reach their dreams and their goals. You instill passion in people who may have been feeling hopeless or passionless. And that could even be as an intimate partner. I see people who may have gone through infidelity and cheating in relationships, finding solace and comfort in a relationship with you, where you come off as being more faithful, um, as well as somebody who they feel like they could work with and collaborate with. And you have the Ten of Wands. Is the Egyptian tarot. Speaks of having a lot of responsibilities and burdens on your shoulders. And I do feel that one of your gifts is also going to be to help others, to assist others. And that doesn't mean taking on all of their stuff as you are here in Nine of Swords, stressing out, carrying other people's crap. It's about showing them how to either delegate responsibility, how to heal when they're feeling burnt out, and also it's a gift to yourself, because I feel like this pal here with the stop pushing and striving, you're also going to be going through transformation where you're going to learn how to be ambitious and go after your goals without being cutthroat, without worrying about backstabbers, and without taking on all of the work on yourself to your own detriment. All right. So I'm going to give you your advice for the rest of this year. This pal has 3 messages from Messengers of Light. So your first message says, "Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? That could be a worry here with this little backstabber energy here. Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you." You also have the owl coming through. Listen to your inner voice instead of other people's opinions. So don't allow yourself to be guided or misguided, stressing out about what people think about you, what people have to say. Only be concerned with your heart's guidance and your spirit team. And the owl came up in the collective. This pile is very connected to that collective reading. Fairies, stop thinking so much. Remember to play. So much with you guys being in your head, my pal ones. Remember to have fun. Remember to get out into nature and enjoy it. Crystals, remember I said that crystals would be powerful for this pal here, specifically quartz and amethyst. But it's time for you to get out of your head and get out and have fun. Teacher guide, you're learning lessons on a deep level. Remember to rest. If y'all get reminded one more time to slow your behinds down. All right. So there are lessons you're learning at this time through some of the experiences you're going through. I think for some of you, you're being prepared to teach and guide others. And for others of you, you are meant to be meeting with a teacher at this time who is going to level you up. But you have to remember to take breaks and to rest. And the last advice from your spirit guide team for the rest of this year: soul power. Always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And that's what we do here: soul transforming energy and movement. This is the channel for soul transformation. And at your soul, at your core, you are powerful, Pal One. You just need to connect to, tap into, trust, and believe that voice within. And disconnect a little from the masses. You have to know how to pull your energy back from the masses and disconnect from that which drains you. And that's what I got for you, Pal Ones. Very full, in-depth read. I hope that this resonated. I hope the entire session resonated and helped you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into the fam. And everybody, please remember to read the description. Otherwise, you won't know about, or you may forget about, some of the great workshops, retreats, and things I have coming up, as well as how you can book a personal reading with me. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. I'll be back with Pal 2. Until next time, Pal 1. Bye. PayPal 2, welcome to your session. You were drawn to the card that says clothing. Let your outer express your inner. I was very drawn to this card, though I wanted to be drawn to Pal 1 so badly. I was trying so hard, like Pal 1 is calling me, but no, it was this one. And what you don't know is this is the adventure you chose to close out 2025. And what that says for you is that you're choosing to close out 2025 by letting your outer express your inner. So you're going to be upgrading your looks. You might find yourself traveling internationally and gaining other uh, ideas for how to present yourself. But there's a huge change coming in how you appear on the outer. And I see this bringing in new opportunities because people will be seeing you in a different light according to how you're fixing yourself up on the outside. And this don't necessarily mean like you putting on whole loads of makeup and stuff. It's just saying that your outer appearance is going to match how you feel within. And that is going to draw to you as well as repel those that are either connected to or not in sync with your energy. So let's see what other adventures you chose for the rest of 2025. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. The Empress. I feel like you're going from financial struggles to not, to feeling comfortable, taking more care of yourself. We have the Magician. Wow. The Three of Wands. And at the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords. So the adventure, and right under that is the King. Wow, interesting. See, the adventure you chose to close out 2025 must involve you and somebody you've been waiting on, a mate. With the Three of Wands here, lets me know something you've been waiting for is coming in towards as you're going towards the end of the year. Someplace you've been wanting to travel, something you've been wanting to do, your ship is about to come in. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is that you're going to be in a Queen of Swords energy throughout the rest of this year. You're choosing the adventure of the Queen of Swords, which is one of a strong feminine energy that's very wise. She may be humorous and funny and smart and caring, but she also is guarded and she speaks the truth. Her truth cuts through the BS. And that, I feel, is where you're going to be going through the rest of this year. You're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be standing on business, and you're not going to put down your guard against anything that is not a part of this beautiful transformation that you're going through. I do see some, for most of you, a lot of you, it is a mate that is coming in. Your exact partner is what you're going to be either meeting with or coming together with or growing more with as you go close out 2025. I see you manifesting something to come in quicker, what you've been waiting for. And I do see you closing it out with your money being better and your health being better. Feeling more sound of mind, at peace, feeling more healthy, loved, nurtured. Yeah, I see a lot of self-care and doing things that will also increase your finances. I see you manifesting these opportunities, and I see a lot of them having been opportunities you waited for a very long time. Things that you've waited for, the adventure you chose is for them to finally come in, for you to finally be sitting in your truth, finally feeling, look, this looks like almost the same person, the Empress and the Queen of Swords. It's like finding that balance between self-care, loving and nurturing energy, that mama, papa bear energy, and still being able to be assertive, wise, and, sit in your sovereignty. Okay. So what portal is open and available for my PAL 2s now? Yeah, that was PAL 1. PAL 1 got 4 card portals. And I was like, I know I didn't do that for everybody. I thought it was supposed to be 3. You guys have the correct amount or what I planned. So the first portal, my PAL 2s, you have Anunnaki light codes. This is starseed energies. So these are my star seeds here. All right. Energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So wow, the portal opening for you at this time is a cycle completion. Your star ancestors are giving you a shift energetically. This is what I feel is coming to the surface. That's going to show on your outer. It's a cycle ending and you being reborn in a new, totally new energy, new vibration, because you're going to also be getting new information. I feel like some of you may be introduced to ancient wisdom or secrets or places that you're going to be called to learn about, because it's going to remind you or spark a memory in your soul. Okay. You also have Earth Star activation. This PAL also gives me some connections to ancient Egypt. Anchoring grounded action, Isis energy. Earth Star is located about 7 to 12 inches beneath your feet, vibrates to the colors dark black, dark reds, and sometimes black and white. But you are very, very, very connected to the earth. And this symbol is around my neck right now. Oh my God, what do you call it again? A meta. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it, and it's around my neck. I'm mad at myself. I could look in the book, but I don't feel like it. Either way, if you know what it's called, put it in the comments. But if I remember before I finish y'all group, I'll say it. But yeah. Um You're very much being connected to the earth because you're a star seed. It's now time to really anchor everything you do into the planet, connect to the energy of the goddess Isis. That beauty that Isis was known for, you are going to be radiating that same energy, that regal, queen-like energy, or just literally queen energy. You're going to be in that goddess energy. You're going to be a reflection of. I feel that this portal is going to really connect you to the energy of Earth, so that the things you do on this planet are really going to start to take a ripple effect, and you're going to see how you touching a few lives touches many. And you have solar light upgrade. Wow. So you got light codes coming in, Earth Star chakra being activated, and now a light upgrade from the sun. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire and willpower. This portal is opening up that solar plexus that vibrates to the color yellow and is your center of confidence, determination, and willpower. You're going to find that you feel more confident, more driven and determined to reach your goals, and knowing that they are possible. Your dreams and visions are going to be grounded into this reality so that you can start to see them manifesting and not feel like they're dreams anymore. You are ending a cycle where you might have felt like you didn't have enough, where you felt like you didn't know enough. And now a new cycle's beginning where you are ready to stand in your power. So, my PAL 2s, what actions could you take that will improve your health? We have power. Good girl, no. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is, sorry. Own your power. So learning to say no, not always saying yes, yes, yes to everything, will be great in helping you heal. It will conserve energy for you. You have success. And that here really lets me know that you've been waiting on something. Today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Wow. So whenever you're reading it, hearing this is literally letting you know that you're in a good moment. You're in the flow right now. And when things are going successfully and things flow for you, it helps your health improve tremendously. So I want you to get into the mindset, pal twos, that you're in the flow, problems are solved quickly and easily, helpful people show up for you, unexpected gifts fall into your lap. This is a good day. And that is something you need to affirm and expect every day. And that will keep your mind healthy as well as your physical from overexerting itself. What other actions? Wisdom of the solar plexus. How do you have the solar plexus coming through twice in two different decks? Connecting to your solar plexus, doing healing work for your solar plexus will improve your health. Maybe you have fears that are blocking you from stepping fully into your truth. Maybe there's a lack of confidence behind something. Maybe you're lacking in willpower to end certain addictions or habits. Whatever the case may be, connecting to that solar plexus will help you get over these things, will help you to improve your confidence, your movement forward, and will increase your light, your inner fire, and your drive to want to do, to want to manifest, to want to make changes and transformations that are conducive to your health. All right. And clear limiting beliefs. I swear I just said that. This is why your solar plexus needs healing. You lack confidence. You have limiting thoughts about what you are able to manifest, what you're able to accomplish. And I know it's probably stemming from situations and stuff that have caused this kind of mindset to linger, but it's time to clear it out because it's not healthy for your mental or emotions to be in a constant state of feeling like you're not enough and you can't do the things you want to do, or you'll never be where you want to be, because it's showing here that you're going to close out 2025 right where you want to be. Okay? So, how are your gifts meant to help others? Our beautiful planet, restore the natural world. In some way, shape, or form, you're meant to reconnect people to nature. You have gifts that bring people closer to animals, maybe closer to fantasy, to fae life in worlds, to the planet. Whatever it is, you will show people that this is a beautiful planet to live on and to be more conscious about how they take care of it and how they connect to it. I feel like you're meant to restore our natural connection to the planet in some way. And I'm not meant to tell you how. Let me put that up there. You also have manifestation and mind control. Focus your thoughts. Through you doing that, you are also going to show others. I feel this pal are motivators as well, as inspirational. Pal 1 felt like you inspired. Pal 2 feels like inspire and motivate. You get people inspired to want to take action, and then you can motivate them to take the steps. You, in focusing your thoughts, in manifesting, showing people that through mindset control, mindset shifting, you are able to manifest what you want. This is a gift that you're meant to share. And if you are not someone who meditates, you're not someone who prays, you're not someone who knows how to still your mind in certain ways using certain tools, you will learn at some point. And you are meant to be a gift in that way to the world. I think you're actually meant to inspire or teach others to manifest. Well, you got the magician. Shit, you're a master manifester. So that's your gift, is through you showing how you can get your chakras into alignment, get yourself into the vortex, and bring out the things that you want into your reality. That is also going to affect the world and help others. Because also by getting yourself, your mind under control and yourself focused, you can do the work you're meant to do in this world. You also have creativity. This pal, you're meant to do some creative work. Pal 1, 2. So it's so many artists that are drawn to this channel, artistic people. But it says express your soul energy. Your creativity is meant to help the world, either by teaching your creative gifts or by offering them in some way through a book, through a performance. I'm really getting big time teachers for this, pal. You're meant to teach the things that you are able to do that are meant to affect the world. Wow. So if you were doubting your abilities, here's your confirmation. You also have the High Priestess. Some of you are psychic or very intuitive, but you may also not realize you're called to be an intuitive guide as well if you choose to be. And if not, just know that your intuition is very much helpful to others. That when they come to you for advice, it's really your intuition more so than an advice that you're offering. We have the Five of Pentacles. So people who feel like they're outcasted, people who feel impoverished, who feel left in the cold, like they have no one else to turn to, no one who understands them, those people are going to be drawn to you because you are going to offer them ability to manifest what they want, okay, in some way. Or you're just going to show them or be in a financial position where you can offer them financial help or whatever it is that they're calling for. But it really feels like people who feel outcasted from their family, from a friend circle, people who feel like they just don't relate to anybody, people who might feel like they are struggling all alone. You may find that these people are drawn to you for help. And you have the Knave of Wands, which is the the Page of Wands. There's something with opportunities. There's something with you being able to offer people opportunities, either to get their art out there, their work out there, get their voice heard. And these opportunities are also going to be presenting themselves to you so that you can in turn get your work out there because it's meant to help the world in some way or whatever it is you do or however you express yourself creatively. But I do see you also being someone who helps others to get that out as well. This just gives me the feeling of a student. So I do feel like you're meant to teach people as well, either based on a creative ability you have or on a spiritual gift you have or a combination. So let's get you your final advice for the rest of the year. This pile, you have 3 cards from that Messenger of Spirit deck. So your first message from your guides says, Dearest you, there is only one you and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. You also have another advice. Cloudy, step out of your own way and have patience, pal 2. This is your advice for the rest of the year. Maybe you are in your own way of something that you've been waiting for to come in, and all you need to do is manifest and take care of you and stay in that magician energy, and you'll see the shift. Hey, pal 2. This is a whole nother day. I'm so sorry. I was totally interrupted. I mean, I had no idea this person was going to show up at this time. And then I had to run some errands with them and ended up not being able to get back to this pile until the next day. So I tried to put my bracelets back on the way they were, but I'm sure they're not in the same order. Um, you guys had 3 more cards of advice left. My kids are up, so you may hear them in the background part of this session, but yeah, I'm trying to think. How are your gifts meant to help others? Maybe like you're going to have some gifts show up unexpectedly, or something that doesn't look like a gift is going to actually turn out to be a gift. And I almost feel like it's not really going to be for the world. This is going to be a gift for yourself, something that you use to ground yourself, to heal yourself, to elevate yourself. And I don't know what it is. It could actually be an actual gift, like physical gift in your hand. Could be the birth of a child, because here comes my daughter that I was just hoping would not come out until I finished. But I'm going to try to read you these last 2 cards of advice before I go and make her breakfast. Hold on, Tori. Put that on. All right. So you have find your center, as I'm going to have to find my center because everything is going in disarray, but I feel like it's supposed to go this way. Like my kids have been waking up very late, meaning they stay up later. Now they're waking up early and I'm annoyed, but I'm like, this is actually better because they'll all sleep at the same time at night. So I think that's how you got to look at some things. Maybe you have some gifts that you don't see as a gift, but it's actually a gift in disguise. Anyway, it says, your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Isn't that funny? And I just said, I think that the gift that's coming in is going to be for you. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Okay, so you're getting advice to maybe go back to school. Maybe there's something one of your gifts needs you to know in order for it to fully take root. Yeah, because I do see like a huge mental transformation, something you're going to learn. I feel like it's going to increase your ability to offer your gift in the world in some way, or even for yourself. And your last bit of advice, but I mean, take your advice how it resonates with you. Remember, this is a general reading. All right. And it says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. So that is also their advice. Remember to pray when you're meditating as well. This pal, your prayers are heard and you are a prayer warrior. So know that you're very connected to the archangels and the angelic beings that assist with bringing dreams and stuff to fruition. And also, pal twos, I feel like this there's something that you want to do. Like, I just been getting totally distracted throughout y'all session. And the other sessions, it wasn't like that. It was peace. It was calm. This session here, it's been like distraction after distraction. One day into the next day, more distractions on the next day. And my throat chakra is acting up today. So I do feel like with just ask where you need help right now, because I feel like you might need some assistance with something that you're waiting to come in. You're waiting for something, but I think it might need some help. Remember to pray. Remember to actually physically ask people for help if that's what's needed at this time. I also feel like with study, it's also going to be a way for you to focus your mind. I feel like you have a lot of mental chatter going on, and you just need something that will shut it out. So some of you may find that you're studying a healing technique that'll assist you with doing that. Others of you are meant to study to help improve your offerings, your service in the world. And definitely find your center. When was the last time I checked in with myself? I need to check in right now because I was starting to feel like, oh my God, overwhelmed. And that was just with one kid coming out here. But you have to find your sacred space. With find your center, I do feel like wherever you're living or wherever you're working is chaotic. I feel like like you've been there too long now with this clock here, and that now it's time for you to shift to somewhere where you can get centered, balanced, and grounded. If you haven't already, you need to start looking, because wherever you're working or wherever you're living, it just feels like, because you're feeling scattered and all over the place within, it's being reflected around you. And I do feel like sometimes what's around you can cause you to feel a certain way within. So then that flow keeps going back and forth and the cycle doesn't end. With this spiral here, it really feels like it's been a long time coming. So do what you have to do in order to find your center, get grounded and balanced. And that's what I got for you, Pal Twos. I hope this resonated and you were able to follow along in spite of the little quick jumps and pauses and kids singing in the background. But maybe that resonated with you in some other way and meant something for you. Could mean fertility, new ideas and creativity coming in, or more fun and time to play. But it's just interesting with Find Your Center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. And then your first card was clothing. Let your outer express your inner. So I do feel like they're also speaking of your surroundings and the people you keep around you, not just how you look, okay? Because that's also going to reflect on how you feel inside too. So at this time of Patous, you really need to be shifting your outside to match your inner to match your outer. Something like that has to come together for you to find full balance. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting and waiting for now. That perfect job, that perfect home, that perfect mate. It's just something, and it's coming in. It's coming in. They drew me back to this, restore the natural world. And I feel like the more you get out into nature, the more you do natural remedies, the more you pay attention to your dreams, the more you allow yourself to fantasize and indulge in your creativity, that is going to be your saving grace and your service to the world. And that's what I have for you, my pal twos. If this resonated, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. We always welcome new light workers into this tribe of light. And please read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we can vibe, the other platforms that I'm on, the workshops that I present, as well as my amazing retreat to West Africa that is happening from December 30th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026. And I hope that you will come and bring in the new year with me on Bonessa retreat to Guinea into the new year. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pile 3. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. My goodness. It has been quite a journey to get to your pile. From one day to the next day, from pausing to have to stop to do things like Pile 3. I feel like this Virgo vortex for you is going to feel like you've been on a journey and it's finally culminating. Like you're finally coming to that big blessed part of the journey where things get easier. At least I'm praying that's what we're gonna find out. So the adventure you chose to close out 2025 was the crystalline light body. Build your crystalline Merkaba. That's what it's called. I don't know what pal it was, and I could remember the name of. Where's it at? I have it on my necklace. I couldn't remember the name of this. It's a Merkaba. I don't even know which reading that was, if that was this one or a different one, but whatever. All right. Build your crystalline Merkaba. And I do feel like the adventure you're choosing for the rest of this year is you healing your inner and upgrading your vibration. I feel like for this pile, you've been doing a lot of emotional healing work, working through trauma, PTSD with matters of the heart, relationships. And in doing this work, you've been also upgrading your body. Now, I didn't mean to say body. I meant to say your chakras, but perhaps they wanted me to say body. I'm going to look in the book because I feel like there's a little bit more that I might not be picking up. All right, so in the golden future, humans will transform from a third-dimensional carbon-based form into a fifth-dimensional crystalline-based one. The metamorphosis will take place at a cellular level. It will happen as the body holds a higher wattage of light containing love, knowledge, and wisdom. This is the journey to ascension. Didn't I say I felt like you guys have been on a journey? Oh my God. Well, there it is, the journey to ascension. Wow. Your spirit travels in a light body known as a Merkaba. This may consist of two interlocking pyramids, one facing down and the other up. But as you become fifth dimensional and carry more divine feminine energy, your Merkaba becomes spherical. This orb is your crystalline light body. It surrounds your physical body and reflects it. To take in more light, eat lighter food, drink pure water, connect to nature, and take appropriate exercise. So if you want to, so I feel like your journey through the rest of this year is going to be you changing up the things you put in your body. Because if you want more of a light body, eat lighter foods, drink pure water, and connect to nature, as well as exercise. Watch your thoughts, your words, and your actions, and ensure they are positive. Meditate and practice ascension exercises. Wow. So your guidance is to make the changes you need to develop this light body. And that's what you're going to be doing, making the changes you need so that by the end of this year, you are in this, you've developed your light body. And doing that means you have to look after your physical very carefully. Watch what you do, what you say, and what you think. Spend more time contemplating and out in nature. All of these things affect you at a cellular level and influence the quality of energy you emit. You can also call on Archangel Mariel, the magenta angel in charge of your soul star chakra. The soul star chakra is located about 7 to 12 inches above your head. We use it in STEAM exercises, so if you've been in my workshops, you know where it is, and that it vibrates to the color gold. Okay, moving on. The magenta angel in charge of your soul star chakra will support your ascension at a spiritual level, and he will illuminate and anchor your higher light body. So what you can do is take the time to visualize your Merkaba as a shimmering orb surrounding you. Then consciously make it bigger and radiate it out so that it touches people everywhere and activates their ascension too. Wow. What a beautiful way to be closing out 2025. In ascending yourself, you also will be able to inspire and be a catalyst for the ascension of others. Let's see what else is a part of this adventure you chose to close out 2025. I do see travel. It's like as soon as I said the rest of your adventure, somebody outside got in their car and I heard the doors close. So I do feel like either there will be moving or there will be travel closing out the end of this year for you. You also have the Sun, Justice, the Two of Cups, And the Queen of Wands. Wow, you're closing out this year high vibe. Okay, so the adventure you chose, besides ascending into your light body, was just pure happiness. Like, you're closing out this year getting your just due. And it does feel like it's going to be an upgrade in your relationships. I feel like you're finding your perfect match in a person or in a career choice or path. You're finding your perfect partner, and you're about to elevate into this energy of someone who is like Midas. Whatever they touch turns to gold. Is that cat gold next to her? It's like a gold robot, but yeah. Um, yeah, everything you touch turns to gold. You can make something out of nothing. You radiate beauty. You're handsome if you're masculine. You're just a bright light. You inspire people to go after their goals and their dreams. And I just see you being in a leadership position towards the end of this year where a lot of people look to you like to see what to do next. I almost feel like people watch you like, what is the PAL 3 doing? Because that's what I need to be doing. That's what I want to do. Because PAL 3 looks good. They're healthy. They get whatever they want. Whatever they set their mind to, it manifests. But I do feel like there is something you're still going to be waiting for at the end of this year. So I see that your wand is here, but the fire is out. So I do feel like towards the end of this year, you're going to be doing something to rekindle that spark. Because if you're sitting on your throne, you already are in that energy of fire. You're in that wand energy, but it's not lit, which gives me the feeling that there's still something, and it looks like you're looking towards it. So you might find yourself traveling, going somewhere, doing something that sparks your passion. Because I do see a need to rekindle passion. For some of you, it could be going to see someone that you have intimate relationships with, like a boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife, a fiance, whatever, and coming together with this person, or working with someone, uniting with a very good friend who is going to help you reignite this passion. But I really see justice coming in for you, where I feel like for a while you've been very unhappy and feeling as if life just hasn't been fair in your working out in your favor. I feel like you're about to see a huge shift. Like going from feeling like nothing is working out to feeling like everything is great. All right. Some of you might have a legal issue you're concerned with, or something that has to do with business and contracts that you're going to see it's going to come together just fine. You're going to get your perfect match for it could be someplace you want to live, it could be a job, a marriage, but it's something where it's not been fair for you. You've been in a situation where you've always had to take the lower vibe. And now I see a lighter vibe coming in for you. And it could be also because you chose to crystalline your body. Now I said crystalline. Earlier it read crystalline to me. Crystalline your light body. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. That's just confirmation that you're closing out this year, seeing the fruits of your labor finally coming in, your patience paying off. Finally, wow. And that's right under it. Finally seeing all your hard work paying off and actually reaping the financial benefits from it. Yeah, Page of Swords here to confirm that this is true. And the Chariot is also here letting me know this is coming in very quickly for you. Yeah, you're manifesting this. I feel like you're going to travel too. Towards the end of this year, you're going to go somewhere overseas. And you're also going to find some of you who aren't traveling may find yourself really inspired to take a different path in life, to go a different route when it comes to your career or something. But I'm getting the energy of travel, spreading your knowledge, or traveling to gain more knowledge, but or just to unite with someone, because it's twos and twos here. So it's a lot with your match coming in. Some of you speak or teach. That is also going to come to the forefront where you will get more opportunities with this Chariot coming in for you to share your knowledge, speak your truth. But I do see, which you don't see coming because it's at the bottom of the deck, is the fruits of your labor finally coming in and you getting justice, which I am feeling and hearing has been long overdue. So let's see. What portal is open and available for you now? Pile 3. You have Star Being Healing Codes. Well, I could already tell this was a star seed group here. Important information, wounds are healed, recharging. And that's what I felt when I looked at your card that you were drawn to. That wounds were being healed. That heart chakra is being healed. You are recharging and rebooting yourself. So the portal is open now for you to connect to your star ancestors and allow them to help you to heal. Not only will you receive important information in regards to how you could heal quicker, but you will also feel your energy recharge and reboot. All right, the second portal that's available to you, you have the Shambhala initiations. Retreating to recharge. Perhaps that's where you're looking to go, on a retreat or somewhere where you can rest and recharge your energy. Because you have that twice. Recharging, retreating to recharge. Trusting in the process, Dharma. I do feel you've done a lot of work that has healed a lot of bad karma. So if you've gone through a lot of rough relationship things in this lifetime, know that it's due to maybe having had bad karma around relationships. And it might even be generational. It might not even be past lifetime related. It could be this lifetime generational burdens that you are meant to release. But yeah, the portal is open for you to recharge your energy. You've been doing a lot of work, and that could be on the physical and spiritual level. And just trust where you're being guided at this time. It's like they're trying to show you the direction now because you've been working so hard. You've been doing so much. Trust in the process. Where you're guided, you're meant to be. It's a part of your good karma coming back in. Your dharma. Yeah. So you might find you're going to start to receive a lot of opportunities in time to reboot, to rest, to relax. You may also, for some of you, feel called to host events, workshops, or places and spaces where people can retreat and recharge their energy. For some of you, that may also be a portal opening at this time where you step into a position as an energy healer, or you go and you find someone who can offer that for you. And you also have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Your sacral chakra is getting a reboot. That is your center of creativity, your center of authenticity, how you express yourself. It's your center of your sexual intimacy, how you express yourself sexually. It is your sacred inner space that when it is blocked up, you shy away from the spotlight. You don't stand in your authentic truth. You try to be like other people and fit in, and you find yourself either hypersexual or way under. This time, your sacral chakra needs your attention, and the portal is open for you to give it some tenderness, for you to give it some sensual permission where it's allowed to express itself sensually. Perhaps you're suppressing that side of yourself, your sexiness, and they're saying it's time now. The portal is open for you to shine. Wear some orange. That's the color that activates the sacral, and the sacral chakra is located beneath the belly button and above your pelvis. Wow. I see orange and gold, even some purple being very activating for you when it comes to connecting to your star ancestors, activating chakras. Um wow, Shambhala initiations is screaming at me. I'm going to look. Maybe there's something in the book I'm supposed to also see. All right. Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is a city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. So some of you may have connections also past lifetimes, maybe to Buddhists, to monks, to Tibet, Nepal, the Himalayas. All right. According to theosophical teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and of Buddhas, enlightened beings. Wow. And in the Bon tradition, every year, thousands make a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. You can visit this retreat during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it's calling to you or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. Wow. And Dharma is the Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Wow. So this has a lot to do with your life path. So just trust the process at this point. You are literally being guided at this time. Wow. They have a message here for you that I wasn't reading for everyone else, but this one I feel like I need to read for you guys. It says, when things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Wow, you have two of them saying that. I guess I was correct when I was saying y'all are going to be having a portal opening now that's going to allow you time to retreat, pull back, recharge your energy, and reassess your direction going forward. So it says, take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clear awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Yes, I'm so happy I read the book because that needed to be read. All right, that needed to be heard. Okay. So let's see the actions that will improve your health. While we are in this energy of Virgo, health is a primary focus. As you can see, yours depends on how much time you give yourself to rest. I feel like this pile 2 needs days where you pull your energy back from social media, specifically sites like Facebook and TikTok. All right, so actions that will improve your health, well, abundance. You getting your hands on some paper will make you feel a lot better, huh, pile 3? Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. You have to do some mindset shifting work. I feel like this pile here, you are meant to be rich. This just makes me think of someone who is very wealthy. However, I think there is a fear around money. Either you feel like if you have a lot, you'll waste it or it'll go really quickly, or you won't be able to maintain it and keep the momentum going, or you constantly see yourself in a state of lack, not having enough. Shift that mindset. Your body, paying attention to your body, but I feel like loving on your body, embracing your curves, your ripples, your cellulite. Like embracing your body will help you at this time. Your body deserves your love. So if you've been looking in the mirror and hating what you see, get up, work out, but also take a look again and realize that there is so much beauty in what is in that mirror. So much. Nobody is drawn to this channel that is horrific. If you are here, you are a beautiful, handsome person, whether it be in the eyes of the Most High or in the eyes of yourself. Okay? And I feel like this pal, you need to know you are beautiful. I mean, you're handsome. You're wands. That means you make people feel passion about you. Like, you're one of them energies that people see you and they just want to be in your energy. Embrace that. Love on yourself. You also have become your own priority. You put your energy out to so many different people and you forget about you. That's why you have to recharge. That's why you have to know when to retreat. And your mind, your body, your soul, you're just getting more confirmation to love on you. Meditate at this time, visualize at this time, do things that pamper your body, that improve the way you feel when you look at yourself. Yeah. And continue to do the things you've been doing that create this beautiful karma in your life. So let's see how your gifts are meant to help others. How are the gifts that my Pile 3 has meant to help others? You have education, so you are meant to teach. Expand your right brain creativity. You may be teachers of the arts. You may just have creative ways of teaching things that people have been doing the same way for a very long time. You are an out-of-the-box thinker. And you are smart. I feel like this group is creative and maybe you overlook your knowledge. You are very, very intelligent. And I think blending your intelligence with your creativity is how you bring about change in the world. Whatever you produce from these ideas is going to educate and uplift others. Let me put that. I'll put that here now. You have nature. Tune into the natural world. You may have been drawn to Pile 2 as well. They're getting a lot with nature and recharging through nature. And that's interesting because I was drawn to both 2 and 3. And they have a big connection here. Your connection to nature and how you're able to tune into the animals, the elements, even the fae folk energy, even dragon energy I'm hearing. Like, you're meant to reconnect the world to nature, to realizing it's not crazy to run around outside in the rain. It's not crazy to walk up to a tree, say hi, and give it a hug. It's not crazy to look up at the sky and try to see what message the clouds are sending. You are meant to inspire people to return to that connection to nature where they're tuned in, where they can understand how the cycles of the moon connect to the cycles in their body, and so on. There's just something about what you have to offer. One of your gifts is being very connected to nature, and you're going to share that with the world in some way. You also have psychic gifts. They said, Amina, this is your pal. Learn to trust your intuition. Your psychic abilities are meant to, like, help people. Yeah, you're meant to use your psychic gifts and abilities to help people. So trust your intuition. And learn how to use it in a creative way. That may also be a message here. What other gifts you got? We have the Page of Swords. So some of you are meant to be very powerful speakers of truth, but also I'm seeing social media personalities here as well, because it was reversed initially. So the things you say through podcasts, maybe the things you post online, maybe you're a teacher already and you speak places. You're meant to help people with your words, with your truth. There's only supposed to be 3 cards? Oh, okay. We have the Magician. You're meant to help people through your manifestations. And I also feel like some of you are meant to show people how to tap in and connect to their own ability to manifest. And you have the Ace of Swords. You are truly meant to be a truth bringer. You are meant to communicate the words you say, the truths you bring, really open up people's eyes and help them to connect to the things that this mass media world may have disconnected them from. And that is beautiful. So never feel like you have to bite your tongue. Perhaps you are going through a process where you're learning how to communicate wisely or from a place of compassion. But at this time, they're saying your words are powerful and they are going to, in some way, help humanity. And here's your advice for the rest of the year. This pal got 3 postcards, and the postcards are long messages from your guides. So I'm going to read those last. But you also have spiritual relationships and contracts, rebalance karma. Didn't I say something with your karma is being worked through? Well, here's your confirmation. Your advice for the rest of this year is to regain your spiritual relationships and contracts. That means allowing yourself and being open to reconnect with people who you are meant to connect with at this time through spiritual contracts. You'll know who they are when they come into your life. They may come with an opportunity or they may come asking for some kind of assistance, but it's going to be in the same realm of what you already do. um, People will be returning to you that are of like mind, and yeah, it's gonna help you completely get your karma, your good karma coming in, and get it all balanced. So I feel like they're letting you know that you're going to be going out of 2025 with new spiritual contracts, like new friendships, new relationships that are based in spiritual connection and karma. Maybe past lifetime karma or good karma created now. And you have hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. And I think you're going to be carrying that hope into 2025 because that's what they're advising you to do. Now for your long messages. All right. The first one says, Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Wow. Let's get you your other postcard message. Dearest to you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. Wow. And your last postcard from your spirit guides. Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in an immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. And that is what I got for you. Your message is going into 2025 and throughout the rest of this Virgo Vortex portal. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into this light tribe. And everybody, always read my description. That's how you know where to find me next, where how you can join a workshop, book a personal reading, and most important, join me in person, traveling to Guinea, West Africa on my retreat, Bonessa, Retreat to Guinea into the New Year from December 30th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026. And we have an amazing buddy price program going right now. There's still some space available. We are shutting it down once all spaces are filled. All it takes is a deposit of $300 to secure your spot on the trip. And I hope you will go to the description, or you will just simply click on type in www.soumahcenter, SOUMAH.com. TheSoumahCenter.com. It's also in the description. And I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.